Alright, so I wanted to show you how to create a simple keyframe animation here in Photoshop by accessing first the timeline. If it's not open on your screen when you open Photoshop, you can access it by going through Window, Timeline right here. And then you will have to create your banner, File, New, and then you basically insert the dimensions of the banner into the image size. And you have to kind of plan ahead. So what I mean by that is have few sketches of what you want each frame to hold, so that all the information that you want to share, it's not shared all at once, because it will create certain confusion. And we're very limited with space. As you can see, it's a very narrow, horizontal kind of stretched look, so you want to make sure it doesn't feel cluttered. Any images that you used, if you know that you're going to be expanding like this, your whole background image is going to be, well, an image, make sure it is horizontal already, so you don't have to be stretching it by any chance or doing anything weird to it, because usually it shows when you stretch an image. So, and I've had to do certain things, like sometimes if I really wanted an image to use and it doesn't seem to fit just right, I would kind of use the clone stamp and kind of stamp some more of this into the background to add a little bit more image in the background. But this image that I had in the print magazine is already horizontal by nature, so I don't have to do anything to it really. Other things you have to have ready, bring all your text that you want here already. So I have some other decorative elements like this little strip here. I have the logo imported. The tagline would go here when the logo disappears. And then, let's see, I have a special promo that I want to share too. So there's a few elements that I'm gonna kind of go through. Each frame, separate information will be displayed. And let's get started. So the first thing I want is the logo to be already present. So basically I want my first frame to look like this. And I'm not gonna mess too much with the settings right now, but 2 seconds seems like a long time. So I'm just gonna click right here where it says it said 2 seconds. I'm gonna change it to 1 second so that it doesn't last too long. And then I'm gonna create another frame. I'm going to hide the logo here, and I'm going to expose the tagline. Then I'm going to create another frame, and this time I'm going to hide the tagline and show the special promo and the 20% off, just like that. And let me just kind of preview it and see what it looks like. And you already have basically a very simple start of an animation. So this will be how to create using just keyframe. There's other ways to create animation, a lot smoother transitions and changing of images, and we'll talk about that in a different video. But this is a good start for something that you'll be doing too. Just kind of switch the different frames and show different information through each frame. Once the animation is done, if you go and mess with the layers here, it will mess up the animation. And the only way that I know how to fix it really, whenever I have that problem, let's say I want to change the tagline or I want to shift something, I just kind of delete these 3 frames. It didn't take long to do, so I would just redo my animation all over again if you have to change something on these layers right here. Once you have it all set, if you want to make some of the frames last longer, that's fine, you can access it right there. But another thing, we have to make sure we save it correctly. So you go to File, Export, Save for Web. And I always use this one. There's probably other ways to do it, but it seems to work the best. Here you can select what kind of image you want. We're going to be working with GIF, so make sure you select GIF for this one. Make sure the animation here is set to loop forever. Let's see, colors. You don't have to change the colors unless your animation is really long and it's a really big file, like over 1-2 megabytes. then you would have to do, but this was a very simple animation. You can see here the GIF is just 171.4K, so it's not gonna take a long time to load or like kind of play the animation or anything like that if you put it on a website. So I don't have to mess with any of these other settings right here. But if you're having trouble, let me know. Send the file and I'll take a look at it. And then you can just click save. And right here, make sure it says images only. You don't need a HTML file generated with this. We're not going to be putting it anywhere. You're just going to send or upload the GIF file. So just say image only and then make sure you save it somewhere where you can find it.